Hey everybody, it's Dr. Sarah here. Today on the She Found Motherhood podcast, we're trying something different. In this challenging time, now more than ever, we need to work together to support our mental health as we enter into yet another pandemic year. Both Alicia and I have talked a lot about the power of mindfulness and meditation, both when supporting your mental health, but also when preparing for pregnancy, labor, and birth. So on today's podcast, I'm sharing a meditation that I wrote. It's a 15-minute meditation, guided, focusing on the breath and body. Now, if you're a meditation or mindfulness skeptic, I encourage you to give it a whirl. You might be surprised at what you find. I hope you enjoy today's guided breath and body meditation for pregnancy and postpartum. Welcome to the She Found Motherhood podcast. We are Doctors Sarah and Alicia, maternity physicians and moms who have been through it all. We want to empower you with knowledge so you can have the best pregnancy, birth, and postpartum experience you can.
She Found Health and She Found Motherhood is meant for general medical information only. The content of this podcast is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. This information does not apply to every situation. If you have questions or if you've received different advice, please contact your healthcare provider. Always seek the advice of your physician or another qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. The views expressed by She Found Health and She Found Motherhood and our guests are not representative of any of the institutions with which we are affiliated. Some of our podcast episodes are sponsored so that we can keep getting great info out there to you, our listeners. We only partner with companies that we truly believe in. Some of our links and suggestions may be affiliates, and we would appreciate you using them to help fund this important work. Now let's get to it.
We will begin by finding a sitting position that allows you to be alert but also comfortable and relaxed. This can be sitting on the floor, in a chair, or lying down. Sit in a way that allows your spine to be upright and relaxed, following its natural curves. Allow your shoulders to relax back and down. Place your hands comfortably on your thighs or in your lap and allow your arms to relax. Allow the back of your neck to be long and your chin to tuck ever so slightly towards your heart. Relax your face. Allow your brow to fall and relax. Release any tension on your jaw. Allow your tongue to soften and relax. Now let's draw our attention to ourselves and settle into the meditation. If it's comfortable and available to you, gently close your eyes. If you're unable to close them, you can allow them to be gently downcast. Now let's establish a simple sense of presence. Engage your senses and notice what you are feeling, what you are hearing, what you are smelling, what you are tasting, what you are seeing. In today's meditation, we will be bringing our attention to our bodies and the changes we have experienced in pregnancy and postpartum. This helps us to be present in the moment and learn to connect with our bodies. It also reminds us that we are more than just a thinking brain, but a living body, rich and full of both pleasant and unpleasant sensations. Let's bring your awareness to scan through your body, and when possible, soften and release any areas of tension, starting at your toes, moving towards your feet. Soften and release any tension. Move up your calves, towards your knees and your thighs, softening and releasing any tension. Come to your pelvic floor. Breathe gently and relax your pelvic floor down towards your bottom. Relax your hips and your glutes. Let's spend a few moments here, breathing in slowly, then breathing out. And as you slowly breathe out, let the pelvic floor muscles relax and move downwards, breathing in and breathing out. Now let's move up to your middle. Let the belly soften and your breath and chest be soft. Feel how it's changed since growing life. Perhaps you're currently pregnant. You can pause and notice the roundness of your uterus as it grows. Perhaps you can even feel flutters or fetal movements. If you've already given birth, pay attention to the softness of your abdomen, the safe place for your newborn to rest. Be in awe of this body that has not only grown your baby, but birthed your baby and is now slowly establishing its new normal. Moving up towards the shoulders, let them fall away from your ears. Soften your neck while allowing it to be long. Moving upwards, again, soften the jaw. Soften your tongue. Relax your brow. Now let's come together and bring attention to the breath. Begin by bringing attention to where you notice the breath and allow your attention to stay there. Can you feel it as it passes through the nostrils? Do you notice your chest rise and fall? If you're still pregnant, do you notice your breath with your belly? Do you feel your belly expanding with each inhalation? If you're finding it hard to feel your breath, you can simply place a hand on the chest or belly and feel it rise and fall with each breath. The breath can be a challenging anchor for some, so if you're not comfortable using the breath as an anchor, you can try to anchor your attention to the sensations in your hand or the sensation in your whole body, sitting in this alert but relaxed posture. Now, with a relaxed but interested attention, spend some time discovering what the sensations of the breath or your chosen anchor and what they feel like moment to moment. Where do you find your attention now? Thoughts are a normal and expected part of meditation. Each time you notice your mind has wandered off is a moment of mindfulness. Acknowledge the thought and gently bring your attention back to your breath or your chosen anchor. You might find a statement like, "This is planning. This is distraction. This is a thought," helpful as you're mindful of thoughts and direct your attention back to your anchor with compassion and gentle attention. Let other experiences rise and fall like waves of the ocean while we gently bring our attention back to our anchors. Whether it be sounds, sensations, thoughts, plans, emotions, for now, let them be in the background and steadily bring your attention back to your anchor. Now let's scan through our bodies. Do you notice any particular sensations calling your attention? Can you feel your feet grounded to the earth? Your seat supported on the ground or in your chair? What other sensations are you noticing? If you're sitting outside, can you feel the sun on your face or the breeze on your skin? If you're inside, can you feel the warmth of a blanket on your lap? As you notice these sensations, allow your anchor to recede to the background and bring an interested and kind presence to the sensations. What do they feel like? You might be aware of heat or chills, tingling, aching, twisting, vibrating, pressure, pulling. Now, with a soft, open awareness, feel these sensations as they are. Notice them. Are they pleasant or unpleasant? As you attend to them with your full attention, do they become more intense or do they fade away? Notice how they change. If you're finding it difficult to stay with strong sensations, you can try to breathe with them. Allow the breath to help you find some balance and openness in the midst of these strong sensations. It can also be helpful to name the sensations, seeing if there's a word that describes your experience. This is tightness. This is aching. This is heat. This is pressure. There's no need to find the right word. Simply notice what word arises in awareness and gently repeat it to yourself, letting the naming be soft in the background. Let's sit together and scan through our bodies for a few moments, noticing sensations with a compassionate and kind attention. You might ask yourself, what's happening inside me right now? Notice any sensations that are predominant, and then ask, can I be with this? Directly feeling the flow of sensation, whether it be subtle or strong, letting life be just as it is. Now let's return to your anchor, whether it be your breath, your belly, your hands. Offer it your calm and steady attention. If you're noticing during this final part of the meditation strong sensations that are calling your attention, allow your anchor to fade and bring full attention again to what is arising in your body. Name what you notice and offer your presence. If nothing strong is calling your attention, continue to focus on your anchor with a relaxed and focused attention. by sensing the breath in the foreground with an awareness of the sensations with the background. You are learning to be centered, balanced, and present for the breath and the living world of sensation, wisely aware of the impermanence of this ever-changing life.
Thanks for listening. Make sure to check out our website at www.shefoundhealth.ca and to sign up for our community for weekly bump blasts. Make sure to check us out on Instagram or Facebook at she.found.motherhood and head on over to your favorite podcast app and leave a review and a 5-star rating. If you enjoyed this podcast, take a pic of yourself listening to it and share it on social. Make sure to tag us on it so we know to keep making them.